Hello and welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you. If this is your first time, then welcome. And if you are coming back, then welcome back. So this reading is for the earth elements today. So earth elements, that would be everybody that has been born in the year of the ox, the goat, the dog, and the dragon. So if you have been born in the year of one of those animals, then that means you have earth in your yearly element, okay? Now also there is the month, the day, and the time. And so you may have earth in one of those other pillars, or you may have other elements in those pillars, but we won't know that unless we do a personal reading for you. But today, this is just a general reading, and what we're going to do is give you an overall reading broadcast of energy for July of 2020 to see what Spirit wants to say and how you move forward the following month ahead in July. So it's going to be a little bit of a turbulent month ahead of July. We do have July 6th to August 5th. We have the yin water goat, okay? So if you have goat in your chart anywhere, you could find that it may be a little bit turbulent in that particular pillar of life, and we can go deeper with that if you'd like with a private reading. And please, down below is my mailing list and my email address if you'd like a personal reading with me. Also, you can like, share, and subscribe to receive my other videos that I may be doing for Earth elements coming up. So we are in the year of the metal rat, and 2020 metal and water is those elements. The rat is water. So when we combine yin, water, goat, and goat is earth, we have water and earth together for the following month ahead of July 6th through August 5th. So what happens when you combine water and earth together? You kind of get mud, right? Okay, so it could be that you're going to have a little bit of cloudy thinking. You're not going to be to your optimum, in the energy levels that you may be having. So it's good to notate that that's, coming for you. Now, of course, you have other elements in your chart as well, but based on the earth element in your chart and the influences coming in for the month and the year, it may be a little bit turbulent for you in the month of July. So also to combine is we just went through the solar eclipse, right? And so that's pretty powerful. That's in Cancer. And then also on top of that, June 18th, we went into Mercury Retrograde. And that will be until the 12th of July. And then there's a little bit of a post-shadow period after that until the 26th. Now, also, Mercury retrograde can be, trouble with communications. Again, it's in Gemini, so it's the thinking, the duality of the thinking, the decisions to be made. It could be transportation issues, computer issues, anything to do with communications. That would be internet, phones, that kind of thing. So, and we're all on the internet these days. So if you encounter any, snags, which I have been doing, you just know that it's Mercury in retrograde that's affecting you. And by the time we get to the end of the month, things should start to clear up at the end of July. Now on July 5th, 4th and 5th coming up, we have the lunar eclipse, okay? And that is also it's a full moon lunar eclipse. It's a full moon in Capricorn. So that is going to be pretty powerful. It's the third of 3 eclipses in this eclipse season. So normally we have 2 eclipses, and then in some cases we have 3. So just know the energy, because we have the 3, is amped up a little bit more than normal, so we are experiencing that energy as well. So we do have that in Cancer. So that solar eclipse that we have had in Cancer is going to affect us for about 6 months, and then coupled that with this full moon in Capricorn with the lunar eclipse in Cancer, then we are experiencing a lot of Cancer type issues: home and family, security, stomach issues. The organs that may be sensitive during this time are all second chakra issues, okay? However, if we connect to Spirit and God and the Divine from the 7th chakra on the crown, we bring that forward to our intuition with the 6th chakra, down to our 5th chakra, speaking our truth, to our heart chakra, and down to our 3rd chakra of the solar plexus, then we come down to the 2nd chakra. And that is what's going to be effective for everybody in the month of July. So that's going to be stomach issues. Also for earth elements, that seems to be something that is the body part that's affected the most, is stomach issues for Cancers. We're going to have ovary, womb, vagina, breast, breastbone, and the lymphatic system. Those are going to be a little bit more sensitive than normal. Also, there will be some, let's see, intestinal mucus. So again, make sure that you're taking your digestive enzymes so you can have complete, elimination and healthy elimination. So everything as mental and emotional and spiritual is clear through the physical body. Also, it's the pleura, which is the fluid surrounding the lungs. And so that's also very important to take heed of when we are still experiencing the COVID virus influences. And then also abdomen and membranes, and those are the ones that cover the abdominal organs. So again, 2nd chakra issues. And that's also relationships. Relationship and family. So you may find that you're having a lot of those types of issues that are coming up for you. Now, there's also, based on Feng Shui, I have a little bit of Feng Shui advice for you for the coming month ahead, July 6th to August 5th. The good directions, so the good rooms to spend time in for the optimal energy flow, is going to be south, southwest, northwest, north, northeast, and southeast, okay? Now, avoid the west and the east parts of the house. Those carry the 5-star, which is the star of misfortune. So the energy needs to be corrected in those areas. And I can definitely help you if you're interested in a Feng Shui consultation. Then just go ahead and email me or get on my mailing list and I'll get right back with you. Also, if you have a front door that is facing east or west, we need to do some Feng Shui adjustments. Okay, and we have other issues that come up on an energetic level, but I'm just going to be real general with this reading. And if you want more specifics, then please go ahead and contact me directly. So that's a little bit of the Feng Shui for July 6th through August 5th. Now, I always consult the I Ching for you to see what the energy is coming up, okay? And what I have for you today is the hexagram is Mountain over Thunder. It's hexagram 27, and it's providing nourishment. So in nourishment, one should seek the right nutrition and not be tempted by what others enjoy. So that's going to be very important for you, Earth element, during this time. Again, It's just reiterating what I already see in the body parts and the organs under the Cancer influence coming in the month of July. You've got to watch your diet and make sure that you're eating the right nutrition, okay? So also the part of that is self-cultivation and nourishment that is obtained by living a peaceful life. You know, keep away from the stresses of the outside world. Make sure you're staying in the vortex of love and self-love. I talked a little bit about that in my video from last Friday. I talked about the solar eclipse and the influences along with spirituality. And it's this Feng Shui Friday series. So if you're interested, I would definitely look that up. There's some great tips in there for you, earth elements. So the most beneficial nourishment is that which leads to having a peaceful life by living simply. And to be peaceful is to be supportive of yourself and others. Physical nourishment is minor compared to spiritual nourishment. And people who spend their lives seeking nourishment for the mouth alone will never develop spiritually. So important that you're doing your meditations and your prayers and eating well, but at the same time, watching the emotional, mental, spiritual level of life as well, going to your heart for your answers, okay? And being in the vortex of self-love. Because of course, the more love you have within yourself, it overflows and then you have more to give to others. So live a peaceful life, live simply, live within your heart, develop spiritually, and then nourish others through spiritual guidance and support. Just as wholesome food provides nourishment for the body, healthy communication is nourishment for the mind and the spirit. With Mercury in retrograde, it's going to be really important that you watch your communication coming up in July, all right? And as well as, you know, that whole Cancer energy with home and family and security. So make sure that you're getting time for yourself and not really depleting yourself, but really taking good care, okay? All right, and so with the providing nourishment hexagram 27, we do have a changing line, and so it does change to 41, hexagram 41. But before I go to hexagram 41, it's the changing line is one neglects the constancy and stability which can benefit life and seeks nourishment from the wrong source, misfortune. So let me just reiterate on that for a moment. Do not seek your guidance from outside yourself. Seek your guidance from within yourself, okay? That's what the point of meditation and prayer is connecting with the divine and then listening to the guidance that comes through, okay? And the next hexagram is mountain over lake. It's number 41. And this is the I Ching, and if you've been with me before, you know that this is my go-to book for being grounded. So this is the Book of Changes and the Unchanging Truth, all right, and it's by Ho Ching Ni. Probably not saying that correctly, but this is a really great book, and it's over, 4,000 years old. These truths never change. They never change, okay? And they're talking about the cycles of life and the Tao. And that Tao is the way to live your life in peace and harmony and love and compassion. Now, hexagram 41 is sacrifice, decrease. So reduce that which is excessive. Great good fortune without doubt. Go ahead with the great task. If one is sincere, one's simple offering will be blessed by the divine realm. Okay? So that is really powerful. It means that, go ahead with the great task of being there and being sincere, being in virtue, coming from truth, being courageous, and your offering to the world will be blessed by the divine realm when we're coming from a place of humility, peace, and compassion, and not forcing things to happen. So, and basically it goes into saying that in the mathematics of the I Ching, less is sometimes more and more is sometimes less. And we say that in the Feng Shui world as well. Sometimes just one little tweak goes a long way. You don't have to make huge, big changes. Just little changes is all you need. And that can even be in your diet. So if you've been feeling like you need to correct something in your diet or live better, include meditation and spiritual practice on a daily basis, you know you're going to be protected and you will be blessed by the divine in all ways. Okay? Stay with what is right, and movement should not be attempted at this time. Okay, and I think we're all looking at that because of the COVID virus. Not a time to make some really big changes, but little small changes, right? And with those little changes come big changes in the long run. However, go slow during this month because the Mercury Retrograde is about reassessing, reviewing, redoing, rethinking, realigning, reinventing. Not a real time to move forward and take action, aggressive action, even though we do have Mars in Aries that went in on June 27th. That is the aggressive first house energy that wants to go, control, force, move. It's the masculine energy. No, this time the universe is asking you to be more in your feminine energy, be more receptive and open to receiving all that is good in the world. Okay? And you'll be blessed by the divine realm. So that's the I Ching. Now, normally what I would do is I will give you the daily energy influences on a daily basis. But because I'm doing this reading for the entire month of July, I can't really go through 31 days of daily energy influences. And so what I would like to do is I would like to just, if you're interested in the daily influences, because they're getting really detailed, and I would like to email those to you directly. So if you want a day-by-day account of the daily influences, I do put them on my Facebook page. And also I can email those to you if you go to my website. Or if you go to my, underneath here, you'll see my mailing list. And so if you request that, or you can email me, then I will send you those things, okay? So the daily influences are getting quite detailed because July is a pretty active month. So what I have decided to do for all of you today, Earth elements, is let's look at the cards of the Akashic Tarot, okay? I've really enjoyed working with these cards, and I found that I've been getting closer with the energies. And so what I did was I shuffled the cards, I cleansed them real good, and I've chosen 3 cards that is exactly what you need to hear today for the month of July 2020, okay? And we do have 2 major arcana cards. This one is 20, and it's will, wisdom, and mind, okay? So we'll take a look at that. The second one is number 11, and that one is the Ark of the Covenant, okay? All right, and then the third one is the One of Keys, and that is the Architect, okay? Let me put these a little bit closer so you can see them. And I am going to read from the book and give you a little meditation to do after each one, because I find that that is going to be really profound for you. And of course, I'll add in whatever I feel. This is the Akashic Tarot, and it is by Sharon. It's Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. We'll begin with number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. It's this one. Okay, just so you have that one. As you can see, the stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents, as you can see. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flap, rests the Ark of the Covenant. Two men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the moment, the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or a title transfer. It can also show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract. Okay, now this is the Akashic Records. This is your karma, your past life stuff. So facing your lessons of growth, working towards your great discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. And some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. And don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work towards your highest purpose. To uphold the sacred covenant, you have to touch the world with your light. And we're all being asked to do that right now as things are shifting and changing and our structures are changing. We are definitely going through the ascension process as a collective society. And everything we do are now pointing us to what we came here to do, our karmic contracts. Now, what I would like you to do is close your eyes and imagine the Ark of the Covenant opening before you. Within it, you see the contract that contains your highest purpose. What is that purpose? Sense one word and one action you can take today to pursue it. Ah, very nice. Very nice. And if you're confused about what you think your purpose is, I know I had a conversation with somebody at my Course in Miracles group last week about purpose, life purpose. It's not always going to be your employment or your job. It's sometimes just being in the right place at the right time and helping somebody or offering a smile to someone or opening a door. But it can be different for everyone. If you're interested in learning about your life purpose, I can do an astrology reading for you, so just contact me below. Now, let's move on to our next card, number 20, which is Will, Wisdom, and Mind. We'll move that one in the forefront now. A gold crown of power and authority rests upon a Celtic trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols for fire and water. Below is the ancient three-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. This card brings with it a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within you equally. Power and will, love and wisdom, and intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. And you can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contributions to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. And it is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. When these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. And take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. Now, close your eyes. The power, heart, and mind of God dwell within you. And feel these divine forces. Your energy grows, your heart overflows with love, and your mind is as boundless as the sky. Feel yourself expand to limitless, limitless. So we're in a time in which we will need to use our will and wisdom and our mind. It's an important time. And it's been said to me that during this time of such difficult things for a lot of people, mastering our mental mind is just as important as our emotions and our spiritual and our physical. And not really listening to the external world as much as connecting with the divine and listening to what your inner guidance is telling you on how to move forward. Listening to that higher self, your wisdom within you, not outside of you, okay? So that card is very much like the Ark of the Covenant, whereas you are stepping into your divine purpose, and God is asking you to look at what is next for you, okay? And you might already know what that is, and you might not. It's not important. It's what's opening it up to whatever wants to flow in and being open and receptive to that during this time of July. Okay, Earth elements? Okay, and our last card is going to be the One of Keys. And that is the Architect. A man and a woman in rich Egyptian dress stand at a table filled with structural drawings and measuring utensils. He is the architect of all they survey, and he points to an unseen building in this expansive project. Throughout the scene, many workers toil on foundations, pylons, and palaces. At a mundane level, you could find yourself involved in a building project or renovating and redecorating your home or workplace. You need to call me for Feng Shui if you're doing that. Most important, the card shows that it's time for you to step into a position of power. See, that just keeps coming through, Earth element. In order to do that, you must recognize your talents and your strengths, as well as authority to take charge. An opportunity beckons that utilizes your skills perfectly. Feel the command you have over the great scope of the situation and take charge. So it's very clear that something wants to come through to you. Very clear that something is stepping forward to help you. Now close your eyes. Take a relaxing breath and move deeply into the authority and confidence that come from your eternal truth. You are in easy command. Feel your talents and your power stir within you as you design the destiny you seek. Yep, designing your destiny. Making a list or writing out how you want your life to be in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. What do you want to design for your life? And then moving forward. We're in a co-creative mode right now in the world, because our world is changing so fast and furious that, we can change it just the way we want it. You're working with a blank slate, so to speak, especially if you found yourself have lost a job, lost a relationship, lost a home. It's all about moving forward and designing what do you want. Be proactive and think about, well, how do you want to move forward? Because the universe is sometimes just erasing things so that you can move forward in a much better manner that's in your higher self, your higher good. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to do the guidance, the daily guidance from our angels oracle cards right here. I'm going to pick 3 cards. Then I'm going to pick a Doreen Virtue Love Oracle, romance from the Romance Angels for your love cards. And then last, we'll pick T. Harv Eker, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind for your business. So here's the daily guidance from the angels by Doreen Virtue. That'll be our first 3 cards. This is the Romance Angel Oracle cards for love. That'll be the second. And then T. Harv Eker, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, will be the third. Doing something a little different this time. All right, so let's pick 3 cards. Guidance, Spirit, come through and give us 3 cards that we can share with our Earth elements for July 2020. What is it that they need to know? What is it they need to know? Ooh, not that many. Okay, there we go. That one wants to come out. Listen. Heart chakra. One more, Spirit. One more card. Oh, that one. Have confidence, which has been coming out throughout the Akashic Tarot cards as well. So, listen. Use your heart chakra and have confidence. So let me read them. Quiet your mind and listen, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. And we listen through meditation. Prayer is speaking to God. Meditation is listening to God. Listening to the answers that come through. And have a journal next to you so that you can write down what you're receiving. It's not your imagination. The second one is heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So, make sure that you're working with your heart chakra to open it up, open the energy up. You can visually do that through meditation and prayer, and align your intuition, the divine crown, your intuition, and your speech through the heart chakra, okay? And the heart chakra is green. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and your faith. So confidence comes from the divine. You just need to allow it, again, allow it to come through. Allow that to come through. And have courage that you're making the right decisions for yourself. All right. Now, let's take a Love Romance Angels card and see what the Romance Angels want to say about your love relationship this month, July of 2020. Spirit, what do we have for the Romance Angels? Oh, getting to know each other. You may be meeting somebody new. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So getting to know each other, that's so perfect for Cancer. For the Cancer, well, we're in the Cancer season, so happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. I'm right on the cusp of Cancer and Leo. So sometimes I'm a Cancer, sometimes I'm a Leo. I'm definitely looking forward to the Cancer season because it is all about home and family. And that goes so great with the heart chakra. Yeah, soulmate. You're going to be meeting a soulmate coming in this month. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if there's somebody that's coming forward, then open up your heart, get to know each other, listen, and have confidence. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, I feel like there is somebody coming in for you, earth elements. And if you have earth element in your chart, that's really about stability, family life. Earth is all about being the earth mother, and being that groundedness so that you can be receptive enough to allow love in and ground and stabilize it. And it looks like it's very soon, coming very soon. Okay, and for our pentacles, our money for business, let's see what the Millionaire Mind cards have for us. That's always good information. Spirit, what is it for July for the earth elements? July 2020, dear Divine Lord. 1-9, what is it that we have for the earth elements? Oh my goodness, we got a bunch of cards here. Well, we'll take them. They all wanted to come out. Use power thinking. That's so in alignment with the Tarot, with the Akashic Tarot. With positive thinking, we believe that our thoughts are true. Power thinking recognizes that nothing has meaning except for the meaning we give to it. And since we're making up a story anyways, we might as well make up one that supports us. You're designing your destiny this month, earth elements. So with positive thinking, you can do it. Okay, and manage your money this month. So we're beginning the fiscal year. We have 6 more months left to make a difference. And now is the time. Until you can show that you can handle what you've got, you won't get any more. The habit of managing your money is more important than the amount. Great advice. Get clear on what you want. Get clear. Again, design your destiny. No matter what your situation is, you design what you want to allow into your life and ask the angels to bring it forward. The number one reason most people don't get what they want is that they don't know what they want. Clarity is power. Rich people don't send mixed messages to the universe. Poor people do. And not to label anybody, however, you need to know what you want in order to ask the universe for it. So now would be the time in July to create a vision board. Maybe I'll do a video just on vision boards because I'm going to make one for myself as well, a new one. So get clear about what you want and the universe will bring it to you. And while you're doing that, appreciate what you have. When you focus on what you're grateful for in life, if you don't appreciate what you have, you won't get any more. because the universe thinks it's not important to you, and therefore you don't need any more. So I remember Louise Hayes always saying, you know, be grateful for everything that you have in your life, because as you're grateful and become more grateful, you start attracting more into your life to be grateful for. So that's excellent advice. Okay, Earth Elements, that is your reading for July 2020. And please like, share, and subscribe so that you get my future videos coming up. And if I can do a consultation for you, a Feng Shui consultation, or if you'd like a reading with me, astrology or tarot, then please go ahead and just contact me below. All right? Until we meet again, sending you much love and light. Namaste.